Hey guys, Philosopher here, and today I have my unlock and gameplay here for Spider-Punk. If you watched my Red Star opening video earlier today, you saw that I pulled 5 red stars on Spider-Punk. I got 3 yellows on him so far. Obviously, that event campaign is coming. And I talked a little bit about the T4s and ISO, which I'm going to do here now again. So I do recommend right now just having the entire team. You see, I have my whole team as Raider, except for Miles as a striker. I think for right now, that's the best use. That's the best choice for the team. The team gets a lot of extra crit chance and crit damage because they have extra crit damage and crit chance in their passives. You can see here, extra 30% crit chance, and I believe it's Scarlet Spider who gives 50% crit damage. So that means you're going to have vulnerables all over the place and a lot of extra damage. Now, I've heard some people ask me, well, shouldn't you have a skirmisher on this team? And certainly if you're having trouble landing landing debuffs with character on this team, then certainly you should switch over to skirmisher. I think eventually you may need to switch to skirmisher for these characters, but right now the focus seems okay for me. I've heard Spider-Man be suggested. He's the one I think most of you will have at the highest star level because he's very easy to farm. But I think, and that may be the case down the line, but for right now, I think this setup works the best for the level of content we're at, given that the focus of these characters is higher than the symbiotes, okay? I think this team, what I've seen so far overall with performance in this team is without Spider-Punk is that, they're better than the symbiotes in 2.3 in terms of a raid team. Outside of raids, they don't perform all that well. In war, they're pretty easily beatable by older teams. Even with the war buffs on and all that, you can just smoke them with Axemen or something. Some year-old team. But they're good. I mean, they're a good team. They're good for what they are. They're not over the top like New Warriors were, but they're good. They're more like maybe Secret Avengers, which came out 6 months ago. They're kind of like in that range. They're good, certainly better than the symbiotes in raids. So regarding T4s, let's just walk through that before we get to gameplay. This is my initial impressions. I'll do a video later with an infographic once I've had a lot of time to play with the full team. But for right now, my initial impressions are that this is probably an essential one here. You're going to want to get the crit chance for the entire team in raids. It just is going to help, particularly since I think everyone agrees you're going to run most of the team as Raider. This one, just getting an evade and plus 40% more, it seems to me like in the nice to have category. But it's pretty good. It might be the second one I get. This one here is, you're going to get 30% damage, to 6 targets, but it's a chain. It's not a rebound chain, so you need all the targets lined up, although in raids there often will be. And then it rates 10% damage per web warrior ally. So if you're using the full team, this is 70% to everyone in the chain. I mean, it's very nice to have. You could debate whether either one of these would be the next one you'd put on the character. They're both, they're both pretty good, but they're not. They seem more in the nice to have category, is at least my initial impression. And this is fine, but this is just essentially 130% damage to one character. I don't view it as an essential. It will help. It will help, obviously. It would help if there was sort of an ISO attack, counterattack, that sort of thing. It would help there, but I don't really think that's going to be a big thing for this character. He certainly has, he doesn't have the sort of ISO or counterattack you need to power up. All right, so we're going to do this. First of all, because the Gwen Blitz is going on, I can't show you this team in Blitz right now. So what I am going to do is we'll go to RTA first, and then we'll go into Raid a little bit and take a look at the team there. I also have an Alliance War ongoing, but here's the team. Let's see, just sort of to see the animations a little bit. I do think Spider-Punk is quite a weird character concept to me. I'm not a comic book, a Spider-Verse comic book aficionado, so I had to look up where did this character concept come from. It's like he's Spider-Man, but he's in a punk rock band. Interesting. Wow, I think we're going to get rolled. on this one. I'm just going to call it. Will be interesting to see. This team has no cleanse. Among its deficiencies, that's a big one. They basically have to dodge debuffs or they get rolled by the debuffs. The only kind of semi-cleanse is that there is a cleanse of heal block. Okay. And so it begins. We did not dodge all of them. Oh, we can ability block. So let's do that. Here, yep. Okay. So far, so good. Wow. Wow. We're beating the team that's cloaking us in buffs. All right, so what do we got here? Chain. All right, let's... Whoops, of course. And then, okay, we can stun dagger. That's probably a good idea. Okay, and then we can't use blind here. So let's just go after Death Pool. Wow, we did that. Huh. Wow. Okay, all right. He plays some music. Like I said, interestingly bizarre character concept. But a great result. We beat a good team. We beat an actually good team. Amazing. We did it. Wow, all right. I don't know how much Spider-Punk contributed there, but he survived. Punch across against Deathpool, like the New Warrior, Shang-Chi, and Maria Hill. That's pretty good. I have no idea how that happened. I guess they dodged a lot of the debuffs. They have no cleanse, so if they all got blinded, it was basically game over. I don't know how that happened, but I'll take it. This team definitely has an high RNG element. Now, they're going to get rolled by the arena meta here. Okay, this is like Icarus Cersei. This is a guy who's just trying to quickly get his kills in RTA, and I don't blame him for that. We'll get to raids in a minute. I think we all know they'll do pretty well there. I figure we'll do a few RTA attacks first. Okay. Well, let's see. Okay. I might have been better off doing the slow on Cersei, but I figured that okay, we're getting some dodges. They're going after Spider-Punk, and he's dodging. Okay. Oh, he's dead. You killed Spider-Punk, you... Anyways, if you've watched South Park, you know what I'm referring to. Okay, let's stun Icarus. Okay, we got the slow on him. Let's do this. Let's rewind his turn meter. That can't be resisted. Okay. Try to cleanse some buffs. I like that. All right, let's spread the slow. This is amazing. I don't even know how this is happening, to be very blunt with you. I don't even know what's going on here. You know what it is? The power of dodge. This is insane. I don't even know how this is close. Unbelievable. You know, I wonder if is it because I'm on the right side of the screen? Uh-oh. 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 The fact that they even lasted this long is like a moral victory. It's actually a moral victory for them. You can't dodge the ult. That was fun. That was fun. We got to see some animations there. I think the issue is just he didn't start with his ult. He maybe he was being nice. I don't know why. I thought he probably figured I'm making a video. He probably saw my name, thought I was making a video. That was nice. You got to see some. All right. Well, we're gonna. I think this may be our last one. This guy's probably not gonna be so nice and is just gonna delete us because the ult. Yeah, the ult cannot be dodged. Okay, so that was him just doing basics. That explains it. I was like, there's no way they're this good. There we go. Okay, this is more what I expected. I mean, I don't see. Yeah, I think that's what you should expect here. We'll do one more, and then we'll do the raid. We'll go right to raid. I'd like to at least get some ability to take a look at and see how the team does. But yeah, the last guy was like playing with his food. Okay, this is only a what does it say? 250K or 150K punch up. Nah, it's not going to be easy. All right, yeah, this is all over here. Okay. Okay. All right, so far so good. All right. Okay. I don't know what's going on here. We'll see. All right, let's just keep doing what we're doing. I mean, Cersei's his only way of main cleanse. Okay, so there's Spider Gwen. She's sort of my best. Ghost Spider, whatever. She's sort of my best characters. Okay, let's stun her. Uh-oh. Didn't work so well. Oh, we at least got the dodge there. Okay. All right. All right. Did stuff. All right. I'm going to go with this is okay. I mean, it is what it is. This is basically what I told you expect from this team. You know, they're a raid team. And that's kind of all they are. I was shocked that they held against the New Warriors. Looks like it all went kind of downhill from that first battle we had against the New Warriors. I got excited, though, because I saw them. I'm like, okay, wow. Wow. All right, if I knew this character was coming today, I would have tried to plan out my Doom raid so that I would be able to show you Doom raid. I will have a separate video coming out to show the full team in Doom raid. But for now, I did get to a spot in the beta raid so you could at least see the full team in action. So let's go here. Bring the team out. We'll take out SSM. And we're going to need to reorder the team a little bit here. And we'll put Gwen in the middle. And then we can put... we'll put... There we go. Spider-Punk next to the character that's in stealth. All right, so then... All right, you can see, though, how they do in raids. They are a very good raid team. You know, they're very good. This is, right now, there's nothing to change, so that's why I'm not wasting these attacks. Oh, you know, we could do some of these in one. This is how we'll see the team in 1x here. All right, so I'll show off the animations in a minute. once we get another wave to drop. All right, the team definitely does a lot better with the full team, I think, here. You can see they're going to get the ability energy up and everything. Okay. I mean, I will say this. Spider-Punk has got really cool animation. You know, he goes in with his guitar and smashes it. I mean, that looks really cool. The art department always in this game is just, they're the best part. If the rest of Scopely had the competence of the art department, this would be the perfect game. The art department, like always, is usually like 99 out of 100, right? They pretty rarely screw anything up. They're just consistently great. All right, let's do this. Let's do another node. We'll look at the other animations here. Now, a lot of people have been asking me if this team is going to be required for a legendary. I don't know, and what I'm going to just tell you right now is that my view is that what the devs do is they actually, my prediction is that Scopely does not even know now who the next legendary unlock is going to be. And what they actually do is they literally have some guy with a spreadsheet who looks to see what people haven't purchased, and then they just make the legendary unlock what people haven't purchased. All right, let's try this attack. Let's see what it looks like in 1x. Okay, that's kind of cool. But yeah, I think it's just purely like if people don't spend money on this team, then and like have it at low stars, then they're gonna make it the legendary unlock. I feel like that's just that's like the whole secret sauce to it. Obviously, anything, they're not going to have more than a couple characters that are they're not going to have more than a couple characters that are already farmable, okay, that, everyone already has at 7 stars. They're going to basically look and see what's the average star level. Okay, let's look at the ultimate just for fun. Okay, I mean, it's just an absurd character concept, in my opinion, but the animations are great. I mean, you absolutely can't. It's fun. It's fun. I mean, are they ever going to come up with like hip hop Spidey? I mean, is this like a whole genre thing? Is there country Spidey? I'm just saying. I mean, maybe they're like hip hop Iron Man or something. It's just sort of, I don't know what to make of the concept of it, but the execution by the art department is like fantastic. We'll do it one more time with everything at 3. Now, I will just say all of my raid teams shred this, okay, this difficulty level, but they're doing very well. I do think they're certainly at least I think they're around on par with the Secret Avengers is sort of my take. I mean, I don't know if they're a little better, a little worse, but that's very good. I mean, that's a good raid team. That's sort of my take on it. I mean, but I think what we're seeing perhaps is the devs realizing that we don't need to have the insane level of power creep that we've had for all this time. I mean, we had for a while here, every new character was like super duper OP. And I think these characters are like very good at raids, and that's what they are. They're a raid team. They're not like great at every single thing. And I think that's totally fine as long as you just know what you're getting yourself into. All right. So here, another reason, you're going to, having all the crit chance, helps there. But as you can see, I'm pretty happy with this team as it is without like tons of red stars on it. I do think this is a team that performs very well at low stars. You can see Spider-Punk has been fine at 3 stars. I didn't pull a lot of reds. I purposely saved my Elite 6s and Elite 7s. I really think this team performs very well at a modest star level. And I think it's because their mechanics are very much based on dodge, which dodges 100% of attacks. Now, I will say, if you come up against an enemy that is undodgeable attacks, like you have Black Bolt uses his special, these guys just get one shot because they're literally 369k health. You could see, even at pretty, this is 500k. The newer ones are like better in terms of health. The old two are kind of low in health. But, the new ones do have more health. They're more in the 500k range. But these are still fairly low health characters. So they are a bit fragile if they don't dodge. And so that's really one of the weaknesses of the team. Obviously, if they get disrupted or something like that, and that's a problem. And then they don't have any way of dealing with debuffs unless they dodge the debuffs. I mean, those are the weaknesses of the team. But the team does extremely well in raids. They are also, I would say, a team that performs much better as a full team. They have a lot of stuff that Scopely made in the kits to basically push you to build the full team as opposed to trying to use part of the team with the symbiotes. I think that was a deliberate design decision because they figured if they made some characters just amazing standalone, then people would just use them with their symbiotes, which a lot of people are already doing with, let's say, Ghost Spider. But I think they're purposely trying to make it so that you want to have the full team and use them together. All right, guys, if you like this video, smash that like button. Subscribe to this channel. If you got comments or questions, leave them below or go to my Twitch stream. That's linked below as well. You can also go to my Discord. We have lots of great theory crafting conversations, discussions about new characters there. That's linked below as well. And please support our channel by buying your Amazon coins through the link below. That will support the work we do.